Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, today we got a very special guest in the building. You may know her from her early start on the Disney Channel or from her hit song, ICU. Y'all, please welcome singer, songwriter, and actor Coco Jones.
Morning, Ricky. What's up?
Hey, good morning. First, let me just say your voice is absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a gift from God.
Now, tell us about your new single, Most Beautiful Design, with Future.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this song. I feel like I want to continue to not always do like what's expected of me. And I think the song is about women and how they're like, you know, gifts from God, how they're just one in a million. And I'm like, okay, period. I love that for you. And I will also say my truth because, yes, I agree.
Now, you know, it's funny, Coco, you said women are gifts from God. Now, it was just a rapper was saying that they need to turn women into robots. They need to bring the robot. What was his name?
Slim Thug.
Slim Thug. Yeah, Slim Thug said they should think a woman a robot.
Well, you know, not everybody thinks the same, but now he got a different opinion than me.
But no, but Coco, I have one more question. Now you were part of the Disney Channel franchise now, and at a young age, though, people always say that it's difficult for people to get out of the Disney bubble. So, I mean, like the Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and all the people. So, what helped you break through and create your own lane?
I think a lot of time. I think for me, I never really was on like a TV show or anything like crazy contractually binding. So the things that I did were kind of like one-offs, honestly, besides when I was making music. So for me, I think that I always wanted that, but I was like, why isn't this happening? Why can't I get into a TV show? Like, why can't I be in a contract for years? And it just wouldn't happen that way. And so I think that was the best thing that ever happened because I had creative, literal, legal freedom to do other things or to do nothing, which a lot of the time I was doing nothing. So that break, though, caused me to like figure out who I am because, you know, as a child star, you're just a little robot. LOL.
Right.
So I had to figure out like what's my personality. I had to live. I had to make mistakes and actually like rebel a little bit to have anything to say on a song.
Okay. So let me just say, like, I didn't even know you could sing for real. I was like, wait a minute, that's who? That's Coco Jones from Bel Air. Like, I thought you were an actress because you are so good at acting. But the singing is crazy. Like, when I first heard your voice, I was like, oh, my God, how many octaves low is that? Like, your voice is so deep. It's so dope, though.
Thank you.
Like, in your household, who did you grow up listening to? And who did your parents have you listening to?
Right. It was really my parents. Okay, so I had completely different influences. My mom, she actually sang background professionally for a while, too. And she would listen to like very powerhouse singers, and also she was my management at the time. So she would be like, "This is what you're gonna sing at this audition."
Okay,
and it would be the most challenging. Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Yes.
I'm like, "Mom, please, like,
why?"
Songs. Yes, but she would always say, "If you can sing these, you can sing anything."
Yeah,
and so I sang the most challenging songs from her. My dad swore he was a DJ. He was like, "I swear I was a DJ." I'm like, maybe in another life, but you didn't do that. But anyway, he would always show me like super old rappers, like. He would bring me back to like something I would have never heard if my dad didn't have these deep cuts. So I had a lot of different influences from them.
That's dope.
And as I got older, I was just into the Disney world. So whatever they was doing, I was obsessed with. I was trying to be that girl.
It reminded me when you said your mom managed you and get on the stage and sing of the Whitney Houston documentary where her mom had her at the club and she was telling her to sing the greatest love of all. What was that dynamic like with you and your mom, and like how did that work with having her as a mom manager for real?
My mom is such a whatever the word is that you're great at uplifting people and supporting people. Like you see something they want to do and you're like, I know 7 things you could do right now. She'll do that for a rock. If a rock wanted to be a boulder, she'd be like, I can figure this out for you. Yes. She just is really she's just great at that. And when I said I want to do this, we had no idea what we were doing. I was supposed to play basketball. I was supposed to make my way out through a sport. That's what we knew. And she just would do the research. She would make calls. She would, beg folks if that's what it needed to be. She printed out my first CDs on her computer. I'm like, how did you even do that?
Right.
So, girl, I'll just figure it out.
That's what's up.
Hey, Coco, can you just please sing just like that first part of ICU Live, like when you hit those parts Brett was talking about?
LOL. Of course. This is the morning. My voice is mad low in the morning. Something about your hands on my body. What's crazy is my mom can sing lower than me.
Wow.
My mom sounds like
now
literally
she got the Barry White.
It's crazy. We'd be like, We be trying to see how low our voice can go. Like, hey, girl.
That's dope.
Hey. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how we do that.
Now, everybody grew up on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How did you take such an iconic character like Hillary and make her your own cool Hillary version?
Honestly, when I first auditioned, I really did not do what I do now. Okay. I did the complete opposite because I was like, I didn't even know what a reimagining was. So I was like, let me just do what I think that this is. And I did very, stereotypical version of what Hillary was. And then I got a call from the director, and he basically was like, it wasn't giving none of that, actually. What I'm trying to do is this and this and this, and explaining to me why he even is taking the time as a director to call me to give me the insight on what he's looking for.
That's dope.
Because he really liked me. He had seen me do other things, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, cool. I got it. I understand the assignment. I was like, let me try it again now that I know what we're talking about here. Right. Because also, Hillary in Bel-Air has social media. She's a chef. There's so many different things. But I was just like, oh, I'm assuming that she's just this version, but she's doing these things. But anyway, so he was like, no, it's giving this, actually. This is the assignment. And I was like, okay, bet. So then I had a call back, and I was like, okay, great. Then they called me. They're like, we canceled the call back. We'll let you know if you got the part or not. And I was like, well, it was nice meeting you guys. Definitely messed that one up. But, what if it's not for me, it's not for me. And then I got a call like a couple days later that I got the part.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you go in the store, you see the lights, you see all these Christmas things up. What really makes you feel like it's the holiday season?
I feel like I know it's the holidays when my dad would play Christmas music so loud all throughout the house at all times. I know. I'm like, okay, we festive.
Do you have like a favorite Christmas movie?
I love The Grinch. Him and his dog. His dog was so loyal. Nobody here wants dogs.
Oh, I got 6 dogs. They get food cooked for them and everything. They eat steak and lobster. Gary, they gotta eat too.
Dog food.
No, that dog food. Have you read what's in that dog food?
Probably the same thing that's in chicken nuggets.
They don't eat chicken nuggets.
Oh no, man.
I'm talking about us.
Yeah,
I ate a couple chicken nuggets last night. Ranch and honey mustard.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, Coco. We appreciate you. How can people follow you, and where can they get your new single, Most Beautiful Design?
Yes, I'm Coco Jones, wherever you scroll. And Most Beautiful Design is out on all streaming platforms. Be on the lookout for the visual and the album at the top of the year.
Y'all give it up for Coco Jones!